Now, if you thought Land Rovers were drafty and uncomfortable, hard to get parts for sometimes, look at these things here. The Bombardier Iltis. If you want to see more, stick around. So a guy called Mark wanted to store these vehicles while he was going to work on them, and he hasn't touched them all summer. It's now what, the 11th of September, and in another month or so we'll be into getting snow. So they've got to move, because I need the storage space, and he's never touched them, he's never bothered with them. So today's the day he sort of wants to restore them. I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, I thought we'll go and have a look at the better one. Because this one, well, let's go and have a look at this one. You'll see. You can see why it's a complete waste of time. You thought Land Rover floors were rotten. Look at this. These are 1985-86. They only made them for 2 years. They made them under license from somebody in Germany. Somebody will fill me in with that. Iltis in Germany, I do believe. And they're just a lightweight reconnaissance type vehicle for the Canadian military, which cost the military a fortune. The running gear base is based on the Volkswagen. It's got a Volkswagen 1.7 petrol engine, 24 volt naturally, so we can't get any gauges or anything like that to fit. In fact, parts for these are absolutely outrageously difficult to get. He wants to restore this. Basically, it's just a complete waste of time. It's scrap. It's not even parts. Maybe a few switches, but who's got these cars anymore? Anyway, let's have a look at this one. Yeah, I think these cost the taxpayer $60,000 in the 80s. He could have bought a Land Rover for that. And he's got this, he was saying to me this morning, he's got all this fiberglass, he wants to make a fiberglass body with it. Talk about delusional. They were good in some way, they were kind of robust, but they were crap in another way. You know, very tiny tyres, and these are directional tyres. So from what I read this morning is, this one would fit on this side, on the right side, but wouldn't fit on the left side because the pattern's the wrong way around. Crazy. Yeah, it's been patched up and patched up. I mean, this might be able to run again. And this is one of the jokes. Both of them are actually still registered to be used in Quebec on the road. All you have to do is pay the licence. It doesn't need inspection. What a joke. You know? The gearbox is a 5-speed gearbox with a crawler gear into it. It's got a diff lock in it. I'm not sure, that must be diff lock front and rear. I don't think the axles are good. We'll have a look at them later if he ever gets around to getting it stripped down. He's just gone for some lunch. But you can see there was no doors on them. With canvas doors. I mean, it's Canada. Canvas doors. You know, that's not going to go down too well, is it? Even a canvas roof, like on a regular 110 over there, was cold enough. But anyway, let me put the camera down. Let me get the bonnet up and I'll show you where the engine is. So there we are, 1.7 Volkswagen engine. It's like out the Golf, but 24 volts, so most of the power's gone driving the bloody alternator. Trying to get parts for this, I don't know. I don't know where you'd get bits and pieces for it. They're not very, well, they're practical, fun vehicles to scoot around with, but I don't know, I wouldn't put a penny into them. Just sell them as they are. The guy's got no mechanical knowledge. He wants to learn mechanics on this. You know. But like I said, the body's a lot better on this one. So I've told him to take the parts off the other one and keep it on there. Oop, well, that's unusual, isn't it? You need a big patch on that. Yeah, Bombardier, who builds aeroplanes, Sea-Doos, Ski-Doos, Can-Ams, all that type of recreational type of vehicle. They built them, like I say, under licence. And of course the Canadian government wanted them to build this vehicle. God knows why. There was, like I said, there was Land Rovers already on the shelf ready to go, but no, they wanted these. And well, like I said, Bombardier is like a corporate welfare programme. The government just keeps giving them money. But like I said, the price they paid for them was horrendous, considering what they are. But like I say, they've got all the right bits. You know, it's got like a push bar at the front. The lights are well protected, easy to get to, you know. Storage space. Engine layout's not too bad, you know. They said they would do 130 kilometers an hour. I'd just like to see it start. But like I said, this is the best one out of the two. I would not waste time on that thing over there. So that was just a look around, because like I say, I didn't want to bring him out to do a video. And I didn't want to bring him out just to do a video. I just wanted to bring him out and get him to work on him. And get him out my way. Yeah. So there we go. The Bombardier Iltis. I don't think he can give him away here in Quebec. But he seems hell bent on doing it. I think he's in for a disappointment. And of course it's going to rain again today, isn't it? Oh well. So that's a look round. I might do some links for these Iltises. There's some other videos people have done on them. When they're sort of done up and they're a good bargain, they look quite nice. You know, like you can buy them all restored and things like that. They're not too bad, but to start on something like this, it's like having a good windscreen and putting all the rest of the car on it, isn't it? You know, you can't buy, as I said to you before, you can't buy wings for it, you can't buy panels, and it's all steel construction, so it's all rusts out anyway. Yeah, he wanted to weld the floor up. It's what floor? There's nothing to weld to. But all that's going to stop now. I'm not going to take these car, you know, people who are going to store something here and not do anything on them. No, them days have gone. Winter's coming on. I need somewhere to put my wood pellets for winter. And I'm not certainly putting them outside when I've got, you know, not certainly putting them in my building when I've got a good storage space outside. I like the demist, considering it probably didn't work. Oh, the heat events there to blow a little gasp of air onto your feet. Amazing. Look at all the rot at the top of the window. You seen that? Dear me. It just looked like it's been working down in a salt mine or something like that. Anyway, I've got to go. Phone's ringing. Ta-da!